Hey guys, I am going to be baking. Is it called baking or is it cooking? I don't know. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to be, I think it's baking mine and Brittany's communion bread. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. So I'm also I'm going to do our grape juice as well. So communion bread and communion grape juice, here we come. We're going to look inside our fridge, which doesn't have a light right now. And you'll see here that, how do I flip this thing? You see here I got the grapes. There's about 4 pounds of grapes back there. And then we have the whole wheat flour, the salt, the all-purpose flour, measuring utensils, and I'm gonna make this thing. Preheat oven to 500. Oh boy, we gotta go way up there. I don't think I've ever preheat the oven for 500 degrees ever, which maybe that's common for baking, I don't know. But here we go, 500, and we will start that. All right, and then it says get out a pizza stone. There's my pizza stone. We've had this, I think, since year 1 of marriage, so let's go ahead and bake some communion bread. All right, it says I need 2 cups of whole wheat flour and 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Here's the whole wheat, here's the all-purpose, and boom, flour. I also have my 1.5 cups of water, and oh, this is such a messy thing. And hey, anyone who bakes, can you tell me how to open these things without having them explode and not be able to be resealed? Anyway. And now I need 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Let's go ahead and do that. And yes, I understand that this is only 1 cup of flour and 1 tablespoon, but I only have 1, so I'm gonna have to refill it back up after I use it. Look, the instructions for all this stuff is not clear. It's just like, here's your measurements, and just start mixing it together, using a little bit of water, a little bit of olive oil until you're satisfied with what it looks like. And I don't even know what it's supposed to look like, so I guess we're gonna give this a shot. All right, so we will, I guess, start mixing this together. A little bit of you, a little bit of you. We'll just go ahead, since it's at my discretion, go ahead and put 1 tablespoon in here. Oh boy, it's going everywhere. Add a little bit of this water. Oh geez, it's all over the floor. Oh, it's such a mess. Can I just start mixing this? Maybe I should make a little pool area for the water and the oil. Maybe I should have done that. Oh boy, it's starting to get doughy on my fingers, but half my water's on the floor now. All right, I made a little pool area so that we can soak up the water a little better, and maybe put some more of this oil that should have been in there. Boop, boop, boop. Oh boy, I know you're supposed to do exact measurements of these things, but this is what I got. No! Oh, I'm losing the water. Oh, it's going everywhere. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Okay, this is fun. It's all over my hands. Okay, we're starting to get some consistency here. Do they have you use 2 cups of flour because they just know that half of it will end up on the floor anyway, or do I need to use extra now because I've dumped half of it on the floor? I guess let's make another pool area here for the water. We'll just dump the rest of that water in. Or maybe not the rest because my pool is overflowing again. We're gonna need another cup of the flours. Oh guys, Brittany's gonna come home and see all this, and it's going to be a mess. Hopefully I can get it done before she gets here. Oh boy, should I just do this? Okay, that's another cup. Oh no, I'm losing more of my water. Oh, it's going everywhere. Maybe I was supposed to do this on a different pan. Anybody know? But anyway, we're gonna make another pool area here. I hope baking doesn't have to do with exact measurements because I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do here. My dog is over here just staring at me like trying to lick flour off the ground. Oh no! Oh guys, this is a mess. Oh, it's flowing everywhere. I'm trying to get some of this dry stuff to mop it up with. Oh no. I think you're supposed to do a little bit at a time, and I'm doing a lot of bit at a time, and that's what's messing me up here. Oh, it's just crumbling everywhere. Maybe I should add more water? I seriously thought this was going to be a better experience. But I guess I've never done it before, so. Alright, it's some sort of, guys, look at my hands. Oh my goodness. We got some sort of consistency going on here. But not enough, I don't think. You know, I'm going to take what I have and try to keep kneading it together. I don't know if maybe I need to add more water. I have lost a lot of the water out to the floor. Maybe more would sweep up some of this stuff because I keep falling apart here. So let's try some more water. Guys, we might be eating white bread or saltine crackers. Not gonna lie, I expected this to be a lot easier. Well, the oven's preheated. I don't think I'm anywhere close. Maybe kneading is something like this, I don't know. And my wife said the hardest part of this was to get it to rise. I think the hardest part is all of it. Hey guys, I think it's turning into something. I don't know what that something is. Maybe I'm not kneading it hard enough. I think we have maybe I'm supposed to be using one of these. Guys, I am making such a mess. Maybe that's normal. Maybe the oils to make it so it doesn't stick. Should I add a little more of that? Stick on like hardcore. Okay, let's go back to using this thing. I made something, which I'm impressed with that. Because I don't know what I was expecting to make anyway. Well, I guess I was making bread, but I didn't know if I'd be successful at least at making some form of blob-shaped thing. Should I add more water? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do more kneading, I guess. You're such a needy piece of bread. Can you over-knead bread? I don't know. I don't think so. Good thing I just cleaned the kitchen, because if it was already a mess, it would just look like an even bigger mess now. Okay, I think I'm done kneading it. At least it's all in one thing now. All right, you bakers at home, let me know if I even did this remotely the way it should have been done. All right, whatever I got, I'm using. All right, guys, here's the aftermath of what I just did. Pretty messy. I got some of it on the floor, and I realized that I read the instructions wrong. You're supposed to knead it in a bowl. So I got myself a bowl, and I kneaded it, and it looks a lot better now. Kind of like bread before it's baked, maybe. We just don't know it turns out nice until you taste it at the end. I have no idea, but here it is. Okay, I've had the bread covered. Now it is time to separate it into 4 pieces and brush it with oil. All right, I got some of the oil. I got a brush, and I'm just gonna brush the 4 separate parts. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be using a paintbrush or not, but it's the only brush I have, so. All right, I just brushed them with oil. Instructions say they need to sit covered for another 30 minutes, so we're gonna cover those for 30 minutes, and we're gonna see what happens when we try to bake our first one. All right, guys, it's time to put it in the oven. So let's see how this goes. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to flatten it out or not, but I do know that I'm supposed to sit here and watch it. And if I see any air bubbles or anything, I'm supposed to pop them with this thing. So I guess I'll sit here and see how this goes. All right, we're moving on to juicing the grapes. Here's my juicer. I went ahead and cleaned the juicer because I hadn't used it in a while. And so now I'm gonna assemble the juicer, and when I'm done, we should be able to start that process. I also have to read this in order to figure out how to assemble the juicer. And we got a juicer. Now it's time to get the grapes. We have the grapes. I'm assuming you can't just throw the stems in there, so I'm going to take these off the stems, put them into a strainer, wash them, and get them ready for juicing. We are juicing those grapes. We already got some down, some more to go. We're just putting them in this little thing and pouring out here.